What's up, guys? Welcome back to Bucs Talk. Yes, it sucks. The season's over, but there's a lot of good to build off of moving into next year. You hope Dave Canales stays. You hope Baker gets re-signed. Mike Evans stays. His offense stays intact because what you're going to see is a lot of good, but a lot of little things that need to be get fixed up before you get a really good offense. So we're going to go over the touchdowns first. Yeah, we lost, but let's go over the good. Here's the play where everyone said, "Oh, it's a pick play. That shouldn't be allowed." They knew what they were doing on this. They were saying within that 1 yard, you can block, get a little chip block, so Kate Otten can get open in the back of the end zone. Check it out. They know that. Let me stop right here, get in the way. Not even like a block, just getting in the way, just so Kate Otten can get a little fade in the corner of the end zone. There you go. And literally watch Baker run over and say, "No, no, no, it ain't a flag. Pick that thing up because we got a touchdown." I love the execution of it using Godwin, the best blocker we have, just chipping in the way. Kate Otten turning around right there, easy pitch and catch, great execution, and great play call. Dave Canales was calling one hell of a game. There were just so many little things that they need to clean up. That was like the summary of this season. This one was probably the best call of the game. They were blitzing in, rushing in. The Lions, the game before, were phenomenal inside the 20. Canales said, "Fine, I see what you're doing. You're shading everyone over here, playing back on Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. Let's give the diversion to everyone look over here." Then the safety here is in the box already. He's already creeping down. Baker's like, "Okay, I got you. I got something for you." The heck the ball. The second he sees he's coming in, this is wide the hell open. He's smiling right now as a rush is coming in. Times it perfectly. Rashad White right there. All Gedeke has to do is block Aiden Hutchinson right here. Kate Otten just keep running your route, and you got a clean steering hole right there. And then Hainsey, a little chip right there on the linebacker, doesn't even get touched in the end zone. Perfect call by Dave Canales. I'm begging this guy, stay, please stay, because you were calling a masterful game. And I mean, we were in this game the entirety of the game. Even though it looked bad, we're down 2 touchdowns. We're still coming back. There was no fight, no stopping them. They just kept fighting nonstop. So now you're going to see we're down 2 touchdowns. We need to get points, we need touchdowns, right? We don't need field goals, we need touchdowns. You have Mike Evans or the deep post, they're playing back. Look at all these guys playing back. They're just preventing the deep score, prevent. That shouldn't allow big plays. But what do you know? You have Mike Evans going up on a ladder in between two defenders. This guy's going to stay on Trey Palmer because there's two deep routes here. Mike crosses the face of the corner, and look at that. Jumps up, makes the play, comes down with the ball. Great read by Baker again, just seeing what's happening in front of him, seeing there's only one guy over top. This guy should take Trey Palmer with him. Just going up to my big guy, getting a touchdown, brought us within one score. We try to go for two, don't get it. Okay, it is what it is. But the connection he had with Mike Evans in this game was a thing of beauty. I mean, he had so many misfires throughout the season. We're like, when is it ever going to click? And it clicked in this game. Just the chemistry of knowing, okay, they did this during the telecast really well, knowing they were dropping a safety the entirety of the game just to protect against Mike Evans, right? So this time, this guy stays in here. They do a cover one. They switch it up. There's no way this guy can make it over there to get where Mike Evans is. So if Mike Evans is 1-on-1, you go there immediately. So look where Baker's looking in the middle of the field. What's this guy going to do? Moron's not going to go back. Fine. I know where I'm going to throw it. It's a gift. Toss this bad boy up to Mike Evans. And look at the catch on this. Insane. Right there on the sideline. Look at the area he's throwing it to. Perfect area. Mike Evans' hands catch, stays in bounds, gets stopped at the 2. Perfect, perfect throw. Again, we're going to find Mike Evans. He's 1-on-1. There's no safety help over top. There's literally only one, right? So where is he going to go? If Mike Evans is in the slot over here, he's just going to carry over across. Is this guy going to go with him? No. If he stays put, they're even right now. I know where exactly I'm going. 1-on-1 Mike Evans. Toss this to space. Let him run under it. Catch it. Pick up a first down. Huge gainer. It was simple pitch and catch when they didn't double Mike Evans. He's just too much of a mismatch 24/7, and it's easy pickings when it's here. And then, not only that, when it doesn't work, when the play isn't working, their chemistry to know, okay, he wanted it deep, right? But Baker's like, I'm not going to toss that there. The guy's risky. Come back. So once he pumps, Mike Evans feels that and then comes back to the ball. This is awesome. This is stuff where this is chemistry built over time of the season where Baker's like, if it's not there, please come back because I need you to help me. Immediately puts the stops right there, comes back to the ball, picks up another massive gainer. Great, great chemistry there. I want to see it again for one more year. Let's get it. Mike, hopefully a lot more than one more year, right? And then again, Mike is who he is. Pay the man. Look at him trying to bump him at the line. Mike's quick hands to swat them away, have that corner drop to the floor. Baker sees that immediately. The safety's way too far back when he was playing press man. We'll back it up again. If this guy's that close, the safety's that far back, he's gonna have to rush in quick because if he gets beat, look at all the space he has to attack. So Baker reads this. Deep safety there. Guy pressed, didn't win. Let's get it out there immediately because he already won, right? Don't let the safety have a chance to get him. Great pass, great execution on the route. Everything was perfect on this. Like there's so much good on this tape that it's funny. It's like how the heck did we not win this game? And you're gonna see it's because the dumb little things that we messed up. Where in the playoffs you need to hit consistently and not give away the ball, and we gave away the ball. Here we go again. Baker making plays, keeping the play alive. So he's looking initially what's going on. They're sending a blitz. The interior needs to get improved. I mean, I've been saying all year, Robert Hainsey, he's he's not the best at pass blocking, but he sets everyone up well. Not this game. So Baker has to move, get off of his spot. Godwin's going to fall, tripping over here. Trey Palmer, maybe an option, but if you're running that far, that is a hell of a throw to make. But Baker ends up finding Mike Evans, literally covered by almost no one. There's only a safety in the middle of the field that can't cover him. Just throw it to space where Mike is. Another huge gainer. They had a hell of a connection, but it was just that first drive of the game where that tipped interception that dropped a lot of momentum as well. So here you go again. Baker quick reads, play action fake. The guy goes the wrong way, but Baker already knew. Okay, if this guy's crashing down, Trey Palmer should be wide the hell open. There's no one in the middle of the field, right? These guys are crunching in based off of that play action fake. The linebackers are very aggressive on the Lions. Play action fake, sees it. Look at all this space for Trey Palmer to catch a ball and run with it. That was awesome. Great read by Baker. Great execution. Quick pass. That's understanding your offense and scheme or what you're attacking with, right? And then more development of the offense. We saw this multiple times. We saw this in the Falcons game. Clear out route by Trey Palmer. You got Kate Otten coming underneath with an out and up, and Baker just reads it well. There's only one deep safety. That's going to take away Trey Palmer right there, and this guy's going to go with Trey as well because he's a deep option. Here we go again. Trey's going wide open side of the field. Baker seeing it. Gosh, I mean, the offense kept getting better and better. It's just our self-inflicted mistakes, right? So there it is, wide open. Baker hits him right between the eights. First down, Tampa Bay. Keep moving the chains. Here we go again. So what we're looking at, this is missed opportunities, and this is where it gets not ugly. It's just frustrating. Okay, guys. So this is you're in field goal range, right? You're in field goal range, but we want set 6 points. We don't want three. We did that a lot this season, settling for 3 points. I know we have one of the best kickers in the game, but this one Baker has to hit. I mean, you got Chris Godwin crossing the face of the defender. Yes, there's pressure on his face, but Baker, you got to be able to be that guy, right? You got to be able to stick your foot in the ground, lean into this throw, and know your guy's going to get open. Throw it low where he can catch it, where only he can catch it. Throws it way too high. I know it's maybe a little bit rushed because of the rusher, but just throw this low. Throw it to only where his body can get it, not high where the guy can knock it down. Ends up being an incompletion. We go for a field goal and he misses. So that's 3 points taken off the board, right? So that was a time where we could have had a lead going to halftime, not being tied 10-10, right? So here we go again. More missed opportunities. RPO action. We're looking around, looking, avoids the sack. Still, no one's open. He just throws this one away. Good decision. It's just look where we are. We're in this side of the 50. Let's try and have an option where he could have gone quickly to an out right there to pick up yards, but he's trying to pick up the bigger play. I like the decision to throw it away to look for another down, but sometimes we just got to pick up yardage, right? And then the times where he just didn't see the cornerback blitz. It happened time and time again. We're so close to the 50, close to field goal range. He just doesn't see this. I mean, he has to account for the blitzer. He has to understand he's the only one that can see the whole entire field. He doesn't see it at all. It goes to run that way. It runs right into the guy. Kate Otten's wide open because that's where he's leaving. He's leaving the space that guy was covering. Kate Otten's open, doesn't see it too late. He got too fixated on the left side of the field on what Payne Durham's doing or Rashad White's doing. They're covered. When he goes off to a second read, he's getting pummeled by the corner blitz. So this is something where I guarantee in film study he's going to be like extremely pissed because he should have seen that from his perspective as a quarterback. He's got to account for that blitzer, and he didn't. Here we go again. This one was tough. I mean, you're doing a play action fake. It's hard to fake the play action, get your head around fast enough to read what's going on in the field, but also see that there's a blitzer coming. Yes, Rashad White should do a better job of getting a block. He trips and falls. I guess probably Baker trips him here. But if he makes that block there, okay, maybe we have time to read. We don't get sacked and we don't get pushed out of field goal range. Because again, You're losing points here. With this sack that pushes out of field goal range, we end up probably punting on this when it could have been either a big gainer to K. Dot in the middle of the field, big gainer to Mike Evans, hopefully throwing over the linebacker, but ends up losing 10 yards, right? So little things that good teams don't do, you got to get points. Almost every possession we had an opportunity to get points, but just fell short. Here we go again. Look at all the blitzers coming. Gedeke just misses this immediately, like off the snap. I don't know what the rotation of the line is supposed to be. The center's supposed to let them know who's on who. If that messes up, I mean, Baker's got to account for these rushers again. Holding the ball too long, throw this into the dirt as fast as you can. If you see that immediately happen, he eats it again, way out of field goal this time, right? So look where they were, close 38-yard line, ends up being back in the 48-yard line. Loss of 10 again, missed opportunity, right, guys? Here we go again. So this is the interception. It sucked. I mean, Mike almost has one of these a game and it hits him in the hands. We're trying to pick up a long down and distance. I don't even know why to throw it here, considering where they're playing on the line. First drive of the game, giving all momentum to the Lions, and then Chauncey Gardner Johnson gets his cockiness even higher because he gets an interception of Baker Mayfield, ends up handing him the ball because he threw it there and saying, "Oh, I don't do film study." It was a good read by Baker. It was a good throw, hit the guy in the hands, but he didn't come down with it. So, Mike, you got to secure those catches a little bit more. It's frustrating how good he is, and then little mental lapses like that. And then here's the game sealer where we're trying to drive it, get a 2-point conversion to tie the game. Great read by the linebacker. You got to give credit on that. So linebacker's right here on K. Dotton. K. Dotton's going to try and go into a soft space in the zone. He gets his head around immediately, knowing that okay, Cade's right here. I got to feel where he's going to go. If Cade does an out route, we're looking pretty because no one's going to be there. But Cade's feeling okay, probably going to sit. So I'm going to go into open space where he thinks it's going to be. Bigger tosses it right to the linebacker. I mean, great read by linebacker with pressure again because look what happened. Here we go, getting through. Robert Hainsey again, middle pressure. That's always going to affect any quarterback. Baker has to make a quick decision. Tosses this. Yes, he probably should toss it a little higher where only his guy can get it. But being rushed, it threw it to a guy. Great play by a linebacker. Other than that, for the season in its entirety, Baker got better. And the whole offense got better. It was an awesome offense to watch. People actually getting open, breaking open, running after the catch. It's something as a Buccaneer fan I want to see more of. Hopefully, we can keep the band together and try again next year because there's nothing but potential in this offense and the weapons they have in it. I think even the players themselves are excited for it. Let's hopefully see what happens in this offseason. But other than that, guys, hell of a season. It was a roller coaster ride. It was a fun ride, a very fun ride. You could see all the ups and downs going on. But to me, it was a good one. It was a good game, good way to end it. You wish it was in the Super Bowl trophy. But until next year, guys. And with that said, until the next one.